Brawlers, baby.
I'm a brawler on a mission, defeated, undisputed. I just right hooked on mission. Where's my competition? I'm a brawler on a mission. I'm defeated, undisputed. I just right hooked on mission. Where's my competition? I'm a brawler on a mission. Undefeated, undisputed. I just right hooked on mission. I'm the greatest, like Ali. Pet power in my punch. Knock him up, knock him down, boy. It's really what you want. I punch you dead in your fronts.
All right, here we go. It's your boy Rick Mohamed, Brawler Sports Media in the building. My associates, 3kingsboxing.com, and we are talking with my main man, Mr. Gary Russell Jr., WBC Featherweight Champion of the world. And as you all know, he mean what he say. He called out Bud Crawford, talked to his main man, advisor, Al Heyman, to put this thing together. How did you come about this, champ?
I mean, honestly, it was a question that was asked. I answered the question, and it just went everywhere. You know, I answered honestly, and shit, it just went from there. Terrence felt some type of way. I'm like, well, shit, Terrence, you don't got no fight. Ain't nobody fighting you. You whining and complaining. If he's not gonna fight either Keith Thurman or Errol Spence, or Pacquiao or something like that, then why the fuck not? Fight me.
Right.
You all in your feelings talking about this and that, what I done did, what I didn't do, and all that.
Right.
Now you got an opportunity.
So now when you finally decided to make that call, are we talking about Gary Russell Jr. versus Bud Crawford at a catch weight, or you going straight 147, baby?
I'm going straight to 47.
And I commend you for that. Same way Mikey did Errol Spence. He jumped 3 weight classes and said, hey, I want to give the fans the fights they want to see. I feel like I got it in me. Let's do it.
See, but the difference is Mikey is not the fighter that I am. Mikey can't do the shit that I do in that.
Exactly.
Mikey can't do the shit that I do in that square.
Right.
Mikey,
you too elusive, champ. It's just like it's gonna be crazy, like he fighting Houdini in that mug.
That's what I'm saying. And look, he had problems with a 35-year-old Gamboa.
Yes.
A 35-year-old Gamboa that was on a 2-year layoff, you know, and he was getting touched up. So what's up? The difference between me and him is motherfuckers don't want to fight me. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. People trying to fight him.
Right.
What's
everybody dodging you.
Everybody ducking me.
Yeah.
People ain't trying to fight. Ain't nobody trying to make no fights happen.
Yeah. Santa Cruz duck you. Tank duck you. Haney don't want you. Lomo can't get it together. I guess you say, what the hell? I'm gonna just take it to another level.
All the way. And I got the skill set.
Yeah.
And I got the skill set to do so.
Absolutely. So let me ask you this, champ. Of course, Bud's at 147, but he didn't start as a true 147 himself. So is there anything you're concerned about size at all?
Hell nah, man. Ain't no concern about no size. Man, my biggest concern is preparing myself to the best of my ability. Point blank period. Terrence Crawford is not a better fighter than Mr. Gary Russell Jr.
Mr. Gary Russell Jr. at 31-1 with 18 knockouts. So are you looking at this fight to happen before 2020 is over with? Is that the deal that you're trying to do?
Hell yeah. This is something that I want this year. I want this fight to happen this year. Why not? He don't got nobody to fight. He ain't got nobody to fight at all. He over there playing, talking about he ain't making no money and how he He ain't got nobody to fight and this, that, and the third. Why the fuck he don't got nobody on his resume other than Gamble?
Why not, right? Why not?
Why not? So I already sent it out there to Al. Already told him what we want, why I want it, and you know what I'm saying, how we want it. And I'll send it out to him. So to the fans that's paying attention, if the fight don't happen, it's because Terrence Crawford is the bitch and he just don't want to fight. Point blank period.
Woo!
Point blank
Tell it like it is, champ. Tell it like it
Point
is,
blank
baby.
period. That's what it is. So y'all need to pay attention to the people that y'all watching, man. Y'all need to pay attention to the people that y'all supporting, man.
Let me ask you this, champ. Break this down. You've been in the game a long time, and I always wanted to ask every fighter this: when the big names come up, Russell versus whoever, why is it that politics always take over these fights? When the fighters want it, the opposing fighter wants it. Why don't the fighters just say, "Hey, look, handler Al Heyman, I'm not asking. I'm telling you to put this fight together. Bob Arum, I'm not asking. Put this fight together. This is what we want. This is what the fans are demanding. Cut out all the bullshit politics. Put this fight together." How does this happen?
Well, to be honest with you, that's exactly how I conduct. You know, me and Al Heyman, we have a good business relationship, but that's exactly how I conducted on my end. I told Al, what's up, man? I want him. I want Turn. He was like, well, is he saying anything about fighting other than just some street stuff? I say, nah, Al, it's business. Controversy. Yeah. I said, it's business. Controversy sales. He don't got nobody to fight. Apparently, don't nobody want motherfucker fight me. So why not? I attempt the impossible, which really isn't that impossible when you miss the Gary Russell Jr. You know, I jump full weight division and fight Terrence Crawford at the weight division that he's campaigning in. What's up? Make this shit happen, Al. That's what I want. He was like, well, all right, Gary, that's what you want. I'm gonna make it happen. You know, and we had a conversation, I want to say 2 days ago, yesterday, maybe, a day ago or so. And he like, well, Gary, man, I reached out to them directly. You know, all we doing is just waiting for
Sorry about that, champ. Stand by.
You good.
Stand by, baby. Everybody want to call when you're doing these interviews. My bad. So let me ask you this. Al is with it. Have you guys gotten any positive feedback response from Bob Arum and them? What are they saying?
Well, as of now, we ain't heard back nothing. Sometimes silence is compliance. You know, so if we don't hear nothing back, then Terrence, you'll suck.
Like my mama say, shit'll get off the pot.
Pretty much. If you don't hear nothing back, Terrence, you'll suck. And I just want to point out to the fans what it is. I'm one of the real fighters that's really trying to fight any and everybody that's in there or around my weight division. As you can see,
I'm definitely proving that.
Yeah, man. I'm one of the most feared fighters since motherfucking Marvin Hagler. You know what I'm saying?
Did that. So, I mean, you went over and beyond here. Fans are like really talking about this. Like, what? Gary too little for Bud Crawford? I can't believe he called Bud out. I was like, why not? It ain't like you can't fight. Shit, you can fight.
My thing is this. If I'm too little for him, that man should be easy for him to beat me up and knock me out and all that. Right. It should be an easy fight for him.
Tell him to pick up the pen, champ. Let's ink it.
This should be an easy fight for him. He should beat my ass. I shouldn't stand a chance.
Wow.
I hope he do take this fight. Because I'm going to fuck him up.
Uh-oh. Y'all hear
all the haters, all the doubters. I hope this fight come into fruition. And if it don't come into fruition, y'all know the reason why I didn't. Because your man is on some sucker shit. Point blank.
And you think this fight will happen probably around what? November-ish, December-ish, maybe?
That's a good, maybe. That's a good time frame.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good time frame. I wouldn't give a damn when it happened. I just want to fight. Since he want to run his mouth because I answered the question honestly, then fuck it. Let's show the fans what would have happened if you would have attempted to fight back. Because when I punched him in the fucking mouth, even though he was the aggressive, he grabbed his fucking face. He didn't attempt to throw no punches back.
Wow.
So, I mean, it is what it is, man. If you want to save face, man, and grow some nuts, man, make this shit happen. Everybody think you're gonna beat me anyway.
My man. Hey, champ, I want to thank you for your time, man. You're always a gentleman and a scholar of the sport. You always do the media right. We love talking to you, especially me. I know I can reach out to your folks anytime.
Come on, man. You know what it is. It's always love, man.
We fam, baby. Hey, I just want to, once again, wish you all the best. We definitely going to be tracking this story. Terrence Crawford, Bud, is it? Bob Arum, should get off the pot. Mr. Gary Russell has spoken. He calling you out. He's the smaller guy. You shouldn't have a problem.
I did hear Bob say, well, he lost it. It was something that he said, like he lost to Lomachenko. What do you make you think he can do anything with Terrence Crawford? Cool motherfucking beans. Lomachenko be the dehydrated version of Mr. Gary Russell Jr. And
Right.
even if you were to watch the Lomachenko fight right now, and you've never watched boxing a day in your life, and you watch one of his fights, and you watch one of my fights,
You'll know.
They'll definitely tell you this guy right here is definitely better. And they'll definitely be talking about Mr. Gary Russell Jr.
And if they know boxing, they'll know in that fight, after they look at one of your fights and then look at a Lomo fight, they'll see that was an off Gary Russell.
Man, it was off, but it was more than just off. I was completely dehydrated. You know what I'm saying? I lose 5 pounds, and we still fought to a majority split decision fight, whatever they want to call it.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Fans don't understand that weight loss takes a big impact on you on fight night. They don't get it. The lights, the training, everything.
Yeah, people don't understand it, but I never been one to complain.
Right.
We always got it from the mud. So I use that shit as fuel. Every since that fight, I've been dogging shit.
You have.
It hasn't been too many fighters in the sport of boxing that's been having fights and hasn't been losing a round. I'm one of the only fighters in the sport of boxing that's doing that, that's winning fights and not losing a round.
Dig that. Hey, champ, real quick before we go, let the people know who you are again, how they can follow you, and they watching Brawler Sports Media, baby.
Come on, man. It's the one and only, the longest reigning WBC Featherweight Champion of the world, Mr. Gary Russell Jr. If y'all want to follow me, man, follow me on Instagram at Mr. Gary Russell Jr., man. Y'all stay tuned, man. It's coming soon. I'm telling you.
All right, champ. Hey, brother, thank you for your time. God bless you. I'll be in touch with you.
All right, my man.
All right, King, my man.
Brawlers, baby.